Hey everybody, I'm back and this is part 2 of the first video, obviously. I only have 2 videos and this is number 2. Deuce. Whatever. Alright, so obviously we're going to be continuing this ROM hack and going into this door here. Let's see what this is going to be about. But anyway, I said in the last video I was going to be talking more about myself and I never truly did. Like all I ever said was that I was 19 years old or whatever, and I was playing these games and stuff like that. But I wanted to get more into detail about like where I'm from and like what I've been through in life and stuff like that. And what motivated me to start doing YouTube videos and what just made me just start not make my heart whatever. I'm just gonna take that hit. See, I should probably save state and stuff like that, but it's all good. But what made me just start YouTube and just not want to make it a whatever, and just not want me to just make it a dream and stuff like that. So basically, I just kind of got up one day and I was like, instead of just playing the Mario ROM hack, I would just play the Mario ROM hack and I'll record it for you guys. And I always say how I wanted to do YouTube, and I never really made it happen because I guess one of the main things is that I'm kind of bad at like coming up with like topics to talk about, and I didn't really want to like be silent a lot whenever I was speaking. I'm gonna see if I can get this pipe actually no, I don't think it leads anywhere. It's not here. Alright, nothing. But yeah, I was kind of bad at like kind of want to see what this does. Wait, let me see this for a second, guys. I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about previously. I don't think that really did anything. Okay, but let me stay here and try to figure this out right here, guys. Oh, I just go this way. Alright, that's pretty simple enough. But yeah, I never really talked about like more about me or whatever. I just kind of said I was 19 years old and I enjoyed playing like older Mario games and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm actually from St. Louis, from the city of St. Louis in Missouri, and it's a pretty nice city. I like it here for the most part. It's kind of dangerous. Well, at least it's not as dangerous as it used to be. I feel like most of the idiots got locked up or they're just like dead or something, or I don't really know. It's just I didn't really deal with it as much, and I didn't ever have to deal with it. And it's like a new area, but it looks kind of like the same in a way. I don't know if I should be worried or wait. I don't know why I just walked off the cliff there. I was kind of drunk. But yeah, the area that I live in used to be like really violent, but I actually ended up moving out of St. Louis for about 2.5 years, and I ended up in a small town called Sedalia. And I might get into the whole reason of why I ended up moving there in the first place. It really just had a lot to do about school and just like my mom really wanted me to graduate on time, and I just felt like I wasn't able to focus in the area I was in at the time, and I was just getting into a lot of trouble around here at home and stuff like that. And it's like moving back. I'm actually surprised I can kill those guys with the fireball. I probably did in the last video and I just didn't realize, but yeah, I was getting into a lot of trouble and stuff back at home. And okay, alright, that just was awful. That was completely terrible. But I was getting into a lot of trouble back at home and stuff like that, and my mom really wanted me to graduate. And I just felt like I was just like constantly just like not really going to school. And whenever I did go to school, I never really paid any attention. And I was just like on the verge of just destruction for myself. And this level was actually shorter than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, I was pretty much on like the edge of destruction for my life, and I still never really wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And I had like high school classes and stuff that kind of like tried to guide me into like a good direction and stuff like that, but I never really paid any attention to them. And I just want to let you guys know that you guys should definitely always pay attention to school, man, and just always try to find something that you're good at and that you really like. And I'm going to be skipping these cutscenes because I don't really feel like reading them like I said in the last video, and it actually showed me that I could hit start to skip instead of just having to mash the X button and whatnot. And my nose is actually kind of itchy, so if I stop and just do some stuff for a minute, you guys know what that is. And how am I supposed to do this? Let me figure this out for a second, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this is. Maybe I go like above or something, or Huh. I don't know exactly. Oh, what the heck here? What the heck is this? Oh, you control it with the up and down. Okay, that makes sense. I was completely confused as to what was even going on there. I was just like, all right, this is the end of the hack then. Like, this is the end of the road. But, man, can you control it when you're not even armed? Yeah, you can. That's interesting. But I actually really do like this hack so far. There were some things that were just a bit confusing about it, but overall, it's a pretty good hack for the most part. And, alright, let me try not to screw myself over like that. There we go. Move these guys down. That's weird how you can move those guys down on the platform, and it was just like, kind of like that or whatnot. But, okay, I need to figure this out. So I can war jump like, oh, fudge. Oh, I'm all the way back here. See, that's what I was talking about with the whole save states thing. Like, I should definitely do it, like, more often than not, because if not, it's just going to be kind of like destruction in a way. But sometimes I get myself so caught up in talking that I just completely forget it, that I should be, save stating when I get past a pretty tough area and whatnot. But, oh, that dude is, like, barely on the screen, and I cannot believe that actually hit me. But whatever, I'm not going to complain about it too much. I'm just going to move on and enjoy life, I guess. Because I think, okay, I actually did that in time for a one-up that I don't even need because I'm going to be safe stating. Alright, safe state here. Can I just jump up there regularly? Yeah, I can. I don't know why I made it such a big deal before. Alright, let me get past this. Just want to kind of make sure that I'm safe. Alright, I'm safe. I can just do this. Alright, so, yeah, like I was saying before, I wanted to get into, a little bit more about me and stuff like that, and about how school was for me in general. Like, my freshman and sophomore years, I was getting into a lot of trouble and stuff like that, and I was just, honestly, just hanging around the wrong crowd of people. Like, I thought they were really good for me at the time, but it turned out really not to be, and I was just, like, so lost, and I never really was able to find myself or, like, the true path that I should be on and be headed towards. And it was always just, like, I don't know, I just felt like I would never be able to, like, accomplish anything, but I always wanted to do YouTube, and it was just really, really exciting to me when I was going to be able to do my first video and whatnot. Let me see how long I've been recording here. I'm not really sure the exact time I started, but I guess I'm just going to be winging it for the most part. Okay, how am I going to do this? Alright, there we go. I'm sorry, I'm still just kind of getting used to these mechanics a little bit and trying to talk and make conversation at the same time. Like I was saying before, I was just getting into the wrong crowd in high school, and it was just a lot of people around me that just didn't really have my best interests at will and weren't really going to help me, accomplish anything after high school. So I was pretty much just like wasting my time and just like making everyone around me just feel so bad because I was just doing the bad things all the time. And like I started like, smoking weed and stuff like that. And there's nothing really wrong with smoking weed or anything like that. It's just, for me, it was never really something that I should have gotten into because it kind of just slowed like my processing down and stuff like that. Like I was never really able to like fully break the habit and just focus on what I really, really wanted to do, and that was YouTube. Like I feel like ever since I quit, things have just been, going pretty good for me, I guess, so I can't really complain too much because, at least I'm alive, and I'm here making videos for you guys, so. And yeah, there was just a lot going on for me at the time, and I just wanted to make a lot of things work. And I feel like YouTube is just gonna be a good path for me. I just have to, stay focused on it, and this is gonna kill me, right? Alright, good. And I just have to stay focused on it and just stay motivated because I feel like it could be something that, saves me one day. I'm gonna stay here because I have no idea what's ahead. But okay, that was pretty rough. I need to wait for this platform to be out more. Alright. It's gonna come back, right? I'm just gonna load this. Why am I being like, it's really stupid today? But anyway, so yeah, I didn't really know like exactly what I wanted to do after high school, and there was just a lot of things that just I second guessed, and I was just questioning out loud, like, what if I did this and this didn't happen, or what if I do this and that doesn't happen, and what if I was just overthinking a lot of stuff, and I just really wanted, you know, a good path for myself, and I always had a good head on my shoulders. Like I was never really like one of those kids that were just like, oh, I know this is bad, so let me just continue to do like bad and stuff like that. And I just wanted, all right, so these guys are like the biggest douchebags of all time apparently. So I actually want to see what's in that door. Seriously, Jesus. I try to duck. Like, what is up with this game today? Figured that was gonna happen. I'm probably just gonna keep moving forward. Honestly, it's probably nothing that important, but yeah, I'm just not gonna take that hit. I just refuse to. And anyway, yes, I was getting to the wrong stuff. You know, after in high school and after high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do, and so I figured YouTube would just be something that I could. That's just so frustrating to just go through right now. Hold on, guys. Let me just get past this part real quick, and I'm gonna. Jesus. All right. I didn't mean to unload that state there. I wasn't even like in any real danger. And yeah, like I said before, I find myself talking and not really like focusing like too much on the game or whatever and whatnot. But I'm just trying to focus on the game and talk to you guys and make conversation because. Also, let me know if you guys don't really care. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna take that. Let me know if you guys just don't want commentary and you want me to just kind of just record videos while you guys just enjoy the ROM hack, because I actually seen on YouTube and I actually seen that not a lot of people play like Mario ROM hacks like that anymore. It's just kind of like a thing of the past, I feel like. Or it's just something that not a lot of people really had a keen interest in, so they never bothered like wasting their time even doing it. But me on the other hand, it was something that I always wanted to do. And I actually had another story about Mario ROM hacks whenever I was a kid or whatever. But I'm not sure how long I've been recording. I'm probably going to end this recording here, guys. So I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Take care.